Morning everybody on this Tuesday, January 26th. It is just about 9 o'clock in the morning. We did have a nice little surprise this morning. It wasn't a surprise, to be honest. They were calling for 1 to 2 inches of snow and then ice on top, which is why Nicholas is on a virtual day today and John had a 2-hour delay. So you can see there's literally like no snow. It's just like a dusting with a little bit of a crust of snow on top. It's less than what they were calling for, but it's fine. Like I said, John had a 2-hour delay, which was nice. Let the roads warm up a little bit. He takes the highway to work anyway, so by the time he's on it, especially on a 2-hour delay, the highway is already melted and it should be okay. Plus he took his truck, all-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, whatever. So he should be good. Nicholas is here with me. Why am I out of focus? What is going on? Hello? Focus. It's in autofocus. For some reason it just doesn't like me. Maybe it's the boulder on my chin. All right, so here's my big mess. I mean, it's not terrible, I guess. I've got all of this stuff starting here and going to there. All of that has box stuff in it. And then I think that Boxy Charm is empty. And then I've got this box here, which was my Walmart stuff. John already burned my, what is this, wooden wick. I got a little wooden wick candle. Lisa, I saw your video. It looks like you got like a pine. I had a cinnamon one. I have to wash my brushes. This is a disgusting mess. I have to wash those because I think that's what gave me the acne on my brow line. I also have to clean up the rest of the table. This stuff's been sitting here since we moved in. I haven't cleaned that up, and then this was my haul that I did for my December purchases that I never ended up posting that video, and then that's just garbage. So anywho, still got to clean up my glorious mess, all my Ipsy bags, which I should just throw those out. Like that top drawer over there is also all Ipsy bags. So I don't know. I don't know if I can donate them. Maybe I can donate them. I don't know. I hate to throw stuff like that out because it's like they do have a use. It's just that I can't use that many bags. Like keep the ones that I really like. Like I love this one. I have kept this one since I got it. I don't remember when Ipsy had this as their bag. This was before they had Plus and Ultimate, which they now got rid of Ultimate, but this is before they had Ipsy Plus. And the only thing that says Ipsy is the little tag here says Ipsy on it. And then this thing here, I got a bag from Sephora that was like a cheapy bag. I don't even remember why I got it. It came with something. And I took this little wristlet piece off of the Sephora bag and I use this when I travel. Like this is my little purse when I go on vacation or I travel or anything like that. This is just what I use as my little purse. So I love this thing. And there are a couple other Ipsy bags that I use that I like as well. So anywho, it is 9 o'clock. Oh, I'm getting something done from yesterday's meeting. I'm actually almost done, about to hit send. But I just took my morning pill, so I was like, you know what? I will go ahead and open the vlog because I haven't done that yet. So anyway, John is heading into work. He should be almost there actually by now. But anywho, did I already say that? Nicholas is on his morning class. His morning class starts at 9 on snow days. I want to order some fruit bushes and trees, which I have not done yet. Those don't ship until March. So, well, the bushes, like the strawberry, raspberry. So I want to order, this is what I want to order. I think I've got all the veggies and stuff that I want. I actually did an inventory of them last night. I think I told you about that. I opened the box and found that garlic. So I actually did an inventory of everything that I have as far as my vegetables go, except for the ones we grew last year. I can't find the seeds that we grew last year. I know we still had some, especially like carrot seeds. We had carrot seeds and beans. So I've got asparagus. I've got 1 package of asparagus, 1 package of beans. They're called contender beans. I don't know. They're green. Broccoli, cabbage, carrots, celery, 2 different types of corn, the garlic, 2 different types of lettuce, an onion, peas, like sugar snap peas. I have 4 different types of peppers. I don't know how I ended up with 4 types of peppers, and that doesn't even include the peppers we grew last year. But I think we grew those from a plant. I don't think we grew those from seeds. I think we grew those from a plant that we bought. But I have 4 different types of peppers. 2 that are not, I think I have Ancho Ranchero, which I think are hot. I have Hot Shishito, which are hot. Big Dipper, which are sweet. And Hungarian Hot Yellow Wax. So I have 3 hot peppers. I don't eat peppers either way. I got pumpkin seeds, radish seeds, because I read somewhere that you can use radishes kind of like potatoes on a low carb diet. You can use radishes and like slice them up and do like hash browns, home fries, whichever one it is. But you can use them as like a potato replacement. I have 4 different types of tomatoes. The 2 we had last year we got were plants. Now I still have some of the tomatoes. The beefsteak tomatoes never ended up ripening enough for us to use them. And I think, Lisa, you told me that you have to have a lot of water for your tomatoes, and I think that was my problem. I don't think I watered them enough. So I think that's why I didn't get enough tomatoes out of my tomato plants last year. But I have 4 different types of seeds for tomatoes. I have Aunt Ruby Germans, Beefsteak, Jersey Boys, Rutgers, and Roma VF. And then I have a package of cantaloupe seeds, cantaloupe and watermelon. And then for herbs, I have basil, chives. I've got a honeybee mix because John was like, what good is all these plants if we don't have bees come to pollinate them, right? So we got a honeybee mix that's just an herb mix. Marjoram, I don't know, parsley and thyme. I want to get a couple more herbs, but I want to buy some fruit. Number 1, I want to buy sunflowers, because apparently sunflower seeds are really good for chickens. So if we go ahead and get our chickens, I'm going to need some sunflower seeds. So I wanted to grow sunflowers this year. I'm going to get a couple different kinds of sunflowers. Excuse me. So I want to get sunflowers. But as far as fruit goes, I want to get strawberries, blueberries, elderberries, red raspberries, black raspberries. I want to get some apples trees, some peach trees, and I want to get some grapevines. And what I think I'm going to do with those is, because John was like, where are you going to plant all this fruit? So I think what I'm going to do is plant it out here to the side. So there is this big tree over here. This one right here is a black walnut tree. And apparently black walnut trees put off a toxin that don't let a lot of other stuff grow. So I think actually both those trees, there's 2 trees right there and right there. I think they're both black walnuts. This one, I'm not quite sure what that is. That's a telephone pole. But, and then you can start seeing things growing over here. So I think what I'm going to do is this whole side, and actually one of those trees, I can't remember which one. I think it's actually the one back right behind, not this one in the front, but there's a tree behind it. I think the tree behind it is a weeping cherry. Anyway, my thing is I think on that side of the driveway, I think I'm going to plant all of the fruit over on that side of the driveway, because it's really not very useful, to be honest with you. You know, it's just not very useful. We don't usually walk the dogs over there, and it goes down into a slope into the neighbor's yard anyway. So it's just not something that we're going to be using frequently. You know what I mean? Like, I had originally thought about putting a pool over there and like a pool house and that sort of thing. But there's a lot of rock over there too. So I'm gonna have to be careful with like what I do try to grow over there. Sorry, there was like a dead little gnat thing on my, this is a solar lantern. I bought this a while ago. I think it's pretty cool. Pretty much it's a solar on top, and then you blow it up, and then there's LED lights on the inside, so it can actually make a lantern. It's for camping. Like you can hang it from the inside of your tent. So what I do is I just leave it here on my windowsill, right here on my windowsill, and it just gets sun and, you know, stays charged basically. I also have a couple of power banks down there that I leave on my windowsill as well, because this side of the house gets the most sun. I'm on manual focus again. But this my window gets probably the most sun of the entire house, so that's why I have those there. But anyway, long story short, I'm gonna plant my sunflowers and all of my fruit over there, I think. And because of the road and because of the neighbor's driveway and our driveway, I'm thinking that will help keep some of the animal traffic down. One of the concerns that John raised was if we would plant it back here behind us, we would end up running into a bunch of animals eating our fruit, basically. So I'm hoping that by having it in the front here, I'm also gonna buy some bird netting. I saw it in the one book here that I was looking at. I don't know if I'm on the right page. No, this is the sunflower page. I'm gonna buy a couple different sunflowers too, because sunflowers are pretty. The one page that had all of the fruit. Some of the stuff I'm gonna have to buy from other sellers, but this book I can buy some of the stuff. Yeah, Bird X protective netting right here. You put that over top of your fruit bushes and stuff, and it will help keep the birds away. So I'm gonna buy some of that too. So anywho, I think I've rambled enough for this morning about my berries and apples. I know apples grow well here. Like, we are right in the apple area of Pennsylvania. Apparently a neighbor 2 doors down used to grow grapes. They used to have a little small winery that they would do. I know elderberries grow in this area as well. And there is a nursery not far from us. It's like 10 minutes from us that does strawberries and blueberries. And we've done raspberries before too. There is actually some raspberry plants on this property. We're just not 100% certain how well they grow yet because we bought the house in September. So, all right. And I know peaches grow in the area too. Those are a little bit more difficult. You got to get the right peaches. So I got to look for those. So anyway, I'm not gonna be able to get all of these from this place. So I'm gonna have to get some of them. Like, this place doesn't sell apples or peaches. It does sell the berries and the sunflowers. So and this one doesn't have grapes either. So anyway, I've talked for long enough. I'm gonna get back to work and I will talk to you guys later today. Bye. Well, you guys, it is about 8:45 and in the evening. I don't remember what time I was talking to you guys in the morning. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm mentally exhausted. So they called me today. Who's they, Jessica? The fire guys. You can hear the fans blowing. I'm gonna tell you the story of this fan. So the chimney guy's wife calls and it's like, just wanted to let you know, we didn't forget about you. We're still waiting on the part, etc., etc. And I told her what was happening, how it would kick on, but only kick on for a couple of hours, and it had to be like super hot for it to work, and etc., etc. So she called me back about a half an hour later. She's like, look, my husband is about 15 minutes away. Can he stop in and take a look? I was like, sure, sounds good. Come on by. So he comes by and he's like, it doesn't sound like it's the blower. It might be the heat sensor. So he pulls the blower out and he tests it. The blower works just fine. Heat sensor, maybe not. So he hooks it back up, he puts it back in. While he's still here, it kicks on. It hasn't kicked off all day. So whatever he did, I don't know if it was just like a bad connection or what, but it has been running all day. Also, I got my little fan here. That's just supposed to circulate the air. Anyway, so the blower's been running. So about an hour and a half after he left, I come down here to make sure everything's okay. And a piece of wood was sitting against the door, so I open up the door and there was a piece of wood and then a log on top of it. The piece of wood, as soon as I opened up the door, pretty much just disintegrated. and it fell all over here, all over here. Pieces are on the floor. I mean, it's just in, you can see I didn't get a chance to clean it all up because the air goes in through here. So as soon as I start brooming this, it'll get sucked in, and I don't want to do that. So I could turn it off, but I wanted to see how long it was going to run. So that's why it's still a mess. But here's the problem. When it fell, a piece of the ash fell on the cord. So you can see right in this one upper corner there, it looks like the cord, the actual metal might be exposed. I don't know, but I'm gonna be honest, I've been beating myself up all day. Just literally beating myself up emotionally all day. I emailed the guy and I was like, this is what happened. Might as well go ahead and order me a new blower. And he responded and said, look, can your husband replace the cord, or can you get an electrician to replace the cord? He's like, honestly, buying a cord and getting it replaced, getting just the cord replaced is going to cost less than replacing the entire blower. I asked John if he has any electrical tape. He said he does, he just doesn't know where it is. So I have been beating myself up all day about this. Because I literally ruined it. John was texting me. He's really stressed at work. I don't even know if you guys can hear me with the blower blowing. He's really stressed at work with going into school, going home, students getting COVID, the vice principal having COVID. So he wasn't feeling well, and he actually went to the nurse's office. She took his temperature. He doesn't have a temperature, but his blood pressure was very high. So, yeah. Also, when he came home, he decided he was gonna, we got some, he had ordered filters, water filters. Our house has a whole house water filter. He ordered that. It also has a, what's it called? Reverse osmosis water filter system. So our house actually has double filters. Like I said, the one is the whole house and the other one is just for there's 2 spigots at the 2 sinks in the kitchen, and the line that goes to the refrigerator. Those 3 lines go to the reverse osmosis filter system. So we decided to replace the filter for the whole house filter. So we did that. And it leaked. So I haven't gone over and looked at it since we got home. We don't know if it's working right. I'll just go show you. Wednesday, watch out, baby. Oh, hold on. Hold on. You good? Okay, I'll be back. So, then by the way, while I'm walking over here when we got home, I wanted to edit videos and my computer's not working. I went to edit the videos and the files aren't showing in my file explorer again. So, but I'm uploading a video, so I can't do anything about it. So here's the filter that he decided to change. You see it's all nice and clean and white. The old filter, I'll show it to you, it was disgusting. But you can see here, it says bypass off, and then right up here it says filter. So this bar, there's nothing on this side. When he first started, this was on this side. It was 180 degrees. So he put it to bypass, he had turned it off to get the filter out and then replace the filter. And then he turned it back this way, and you can probably still see there's water in there because it was leaking out of here. So when he turns it this way to the word filter, I don't know if it's going to show you guys can see that or not, but it actually says filter right there. When he turns it that way, it doesn't leak. But it had been turned the other way. So that black bar was facing towards me, and so it's facing the other way, but at least it's not leaking. Wednesday's over there eating random stuff off the floor. That's good. That's our geothermal kicking on. Oh, are you eating baking soda? Is that what you're eating? You're looking baking soda off the floor? Oh, John took it. Oh, it's garbage night. He must have taken it with him. Well, it was gross. So, after destroying the wood stove and making the house, the lead into the house of water, the water input to the house leak, we took garbage over to the old house because I tried to cancel our garbage pickup over there, and they said that we are required, our township is required to have garbage pickup, so we can't actually cancel it until we're moved out. So we had to pay for this week and next week, so we just took garbage over. We're gonna take more garbage over next week, I guess. So we took garbage over. We went and got some wings. We came home, picked up my prescription I had that Ow! Why are you jumping on my back? Picked up my prescription, which I didn't know I had. There was a phone message that said, hey, you gotta pick up your prescription within the next 4 days. I didn't even know I had a prescription pickup. So then I tried to edit videos and I couldn't, so there's that. And my fan hasn't stopped blowing since this morning, since 11 o'clock this morning. So it's been running for 9 hours straight. So the guy fixed it, but the cord's screwed. can't believe I ruined it. I caught the log. I don't know if I said that when I told you that the piece of wood kind of disintegrated all over the place. But there was a log on top of it, and it was an actual like round log. I caught that so it didn't fall out, and I was able to get it positioned back in to the wood stove. So I didn't have just the flaming log sitting on the floor, so that's a good thing. But thank you. But I screwed up the wood stove, the blower. I said to John, why can't, down Wednesday, I'm done. I said, why can't I have nice things? He's like, well, we've got the truck. That's nice. We've had it for less than 2 months, and we got a recall notice on it last week. That the airbags need to be replaced or fixed or something. I know that my camera stopped on me. I'm sorry. I mean, I know that overall I have so much to be thankful for, but there are just some days that it just feels like no matter what I do, I'm always 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a night as far as the vlog goes. It's probably after 9 o'clock at this point, so I'm going to my foot's killing me. My tooth doesn't really hurt as much anymore, but my foot's killing me. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I'm gonna put some I'm probably gonna put another piece of wood in there. Maybe not. Maybe just let it go so that tomorrow morning I'm just gonna empty it out. I don't know. But today I'm thankful that the blower got fixed just in time for me to ruin it. If the blower actually keeps working, I'm gonna have to email that guy tomorrow and be like, hey, the blower's fixed. I don't know what you did to it, but you fixed it, so. Let's see if Nick is ready to say goodnight. You ready to close the vlog with me? He just got out of the shower. So, he wanted to take a bath in Neil's bath. And Dad said no. Dad said just shower in your shower. So, alright, hit it.
Well, today's been yesterday.
I hope tomorrow will be just a little better than today.
Well, for you, yes. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow. I was crying.
Your eyes?
I was crying earlier. I'm crying again now. But Nick
What?
was like, are you okay? What's happened?
What happened?
I said, Nicholas, I'm allowed to cry.
Well, basically told Butter.
Yeah, Butter was yelling at me. She doesn't like it when people cry. So.
Of course,
All right.
Butter. You have to bring butt wins here.
I gotta get the dogs out of Nick's room. So I will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.